Why hello peoples, and surprise! So I'm in Craven, and this is actually the very first time I've made a vlog in Craven. I've been with Derek for like 2.5 years, and never have I made a vlog here. So I thought I would do one in the RV that I purchased a couple of weeks ago. So to get you guys up to speed, I had my house, well, I had my condo for sale. I took it off the market because they started ripping out walls and things, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that no one's going to be interested in looking at this place. So it's still under construction right now. They got the mudding and taping pretty much done, and I'm waiting for them to paint. And I'm beginning to realize that it's going to be a really hard sell. There's over 1,400 properties for sale in Regina, which is like a really high amount for this time of year. And yeah, like who's going to buy a condo with, once you add the water bill to those sky-high condo fees, it's going to be over $400 a month. So I think I'm going to be pretty much stuck with it, and I just kind of thought, well, you know, I'm going to sell the place, and I'm probably going to buy another place. Why pay commission twice to a realtor? So I think I'm just going to end up keeping it and renting it out pretty much in full, and I'm going to be living out here full-time. Exciting! So, the RV. So this is Craven, and every year Craven has a jamboree where there's like a whole bunch of country music singers that come here, and it becomes like a giant trailer park. I'm not even kidding you. Craven's maybe like 300 people. And it swells to Saskatchewan's third largest city. It's about 40,000, 45,000 people that come here. It's crazy. And so I thought, okay, well, you know, Derek goes to Craven. I'd like to try like the Craven experience myself, but I certainly as hell do not want to be in a tent, because like people get crazy and drunk and they just pee everywhere, and I would like to have 4 walls and be able to move. So I was in the lookout of an RV, and this one came up on the market, and original owners, it was a situation where the owners were in their 70s, and they had their 40-year-old son selling it, and the 40-year-old son was just like, he just wanted it gone because he was getting like phone calls from people that don't really know how an RV works, especially this one's a 1977 Winnebago. So people were coming and like, oh, how do you start it? It's carbureted? Like, what do you mean you have to give it gas? And yeah, it was a little bit overwhelming when I bought it though, because you're basically buying a self-contained house. He had to show me like everything, like how to, you know, start the pilot lights and the furnace, and like, oh, this is how like to connect the batteries to charge both of them when you're driving, and it was a little bit overwhelming. But they wanted $3,500 for the thing, and it's in pretty good shape. I like gave out this story that, oh, we're just gonna make it like extra special, and it's gonna make a lot of memories for us, and knowing it's gonna go to a good home, how low would you let it go? And so we ended up getting it for $2,700, which I think is pretty good considering on like most websites and so forth, you're not gonna find squat for less than $3 grand. So I'm pretty pleased. When I bought it, it was very wood grainy and like very 70s. It still very much is, as you can tell by the upholstery. So the first thing we did was we painted the cabinetry, sort of like an espresso color, and then we painted the walls as well. So I think it's looking pretty good. It runs quite well. It smokes a little bit. It's probably not good for the environment at all, but I mean, it runs really well, and we don't like to drive it very much because it's really bad on gas. I tossed in $50 of fuel, and it got me not even half a tank. So we won't be driving it much, but hey, at least we got something to have fun with, and if I'm ever in the doghouse, I can always just come live out here. I really like it. I think it's really cool. I tried sleeping in here once and woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning freezing my butt off. Because we haven't figured out how to like run the furnace yet or anything. The seller like said that they never use the furnace, so they don't even know if it works properly. I know the fan works, but yeah, exciting. So that's new with me. What else is new? I have vacation in a couple of weeks, and I want to take this thing out camping, and yeah, I'm like super stoked about this. So just wanted to give like a good update, and I want to do some more updates and so forth. I'll probably give you a tour of the RV in the future too, and hope everybody's doing okay, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.